So having my own mural is a bit overwhelming, especially in my home city of Leeds. It's hard to really put into words. I mean, it was something to create a bit of history, becoming Leeds' first world champion, but then to be rewarded by a mural, it's kind of like the city's proud, the city's accepted, even though I am one of their own. I'm a Leeds lad, born and bred. It's like it's there cemented, and like I say, you dream. Well, you don't really dream of stuff like this. It's just it's beyond dreams to be recognised and by the city in something like that. You know, we've had Olympians, we've got golden post boxes, but to have a painting up there, it's massive. Especially like someone who's so proud of the city, it means a lot to me. So when the fans are there at the fights, I've said many a time, if you compare it to football, it's like a 12th man. For me, having the fans there has become second nature. Over the last, say, 6 years of my career, the championship fights, I've always had an energy, a second wave of energy, and that comes from the fans who were there with me. Now, a lot of my fans have been there since day one, from the small hall shows all the way through the arenas, from like Manchester Arena, Leeds Arena and Ellen Road as well. And sometimes when it gets tough in there, you hear the noise, you feel the energy, you feel the passion. It's as though they're in there with me, they're throwing the punches, they're taking them the punches with me, and it gives me second wind. When I'm in training camps, when I'm focusing, when I'm really trying to knuckle down, I think of those people who've spent their hard-earned money on the tickets to be there, showing the love, the support, the passion, and it makes me bite down on gum shield a little bit harder and push it harder. So it's not just me, like the city's anthem, marching on together. We're in there together, win together. You know, when people, artists such as Eric, I get amazed by the skills and the talents. Now, some people may look at myself and say, Josh, how do you throw so many punches in 12 rounds, or how can you do this or that with the boxing? But I appreciate other people in other fields, and Eric is absolutely amazing. And street art and graffiti, certainly over the last 10 years, has really become part of certain cities' cultures. You know, I've always been pretty envious, a little bit jealous of the likes of Manchester. You know, I go over to Manchester quite a lot. I have a management team over there, and you see that they have bits of murals and street art over there, and it looks fantastic. It gives a real good identity to the city, especially when you've got murals of local heroes, local celebrities or whatever. It really spills out what that city is about, and Leeds is starting to taking that kind of following now, and take a leaf off their book and follow us something similar. And I think it's not so much graffiti, it is art, and having an artist like Eric, who has got a brilliant reputation, you know, painting my mugshot, it's a massive honour, and it's fantastic to see. And I mean, look at that, it's unbelievable. He's been able to do that, especially over the last week. It's been absolutely freezing in here in Leeds, and still produce something like that, fantastic. So for the next 2, 3, 5 years, I mean, I per se, 5 years maybe a little bit too far, but certainly for the next 3 years, while I'm red hot, I want to win more belts. You know, I got my taste of my first world title here. I won absolutely everything there is to win in boxing, in domestic level. I won the English, British, Commonwealth, European, international titles, and now world title. I had 3 defences of this world title. I want another one. I want to unify the division. No longer I'm just a great boxer from Leeds or Yorkshire. You know, I want to become a great boxer to come out of Britain. I want to go down as one of the greatest featherweights to come out of Britain, and it's all in my hands. You know, I'm at the prime of my career, some massive fights out there. I want to add more belts to the collection, unify the division, and then if an opportunity arises, maybe become a 2-weight world champion. But at the minute, the world, you know, is out there for me to grab, and all I've got to do is keep throwing the punches and win the fight. And all of that stuff, we've taken a sponsorship on with 11 Degrees, and I guess as you go up the levels of sponsorship comes up. And listen, I often say it is me in there who throws the punches and takes the punches, but I couldn't do that without a team behind me, and it goes beyond training team and management team. You also have your sponsors behind you who play a vital role in supporting the other side of the career. I wouldn't be able to train full time like I can do without companies and sponsors like 11 Degrees, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping to change the 11 Degree curse as well. So over the last few years, I've boxed fighters who have been sponsored by 11 Degrees in Lee Selby and Carl Frampton, and I've beat that. So they've gone on a bit of a dip. I'm bringing 11 Degrees onto winning ways, and in terms of the brand, I mean, you can't argue with the brand. The brand is going from strength to strength, just like myself. Some top quality clothing in there, always changing the styles. I mean, the hoodies are fantastic. You'll get a lot of brands that come by these days. They're just out there for a quick fix, and they don't really put so much detail in the quality of the clothing, whereas 11 Degrees, pound for pound level, some quality stuff, quality designs, and comfortable gear.